So I'm calling this piece The End, and I hope you're able to see why. I wanted to convey a sort of timescape and an energetic movement through time and towards an expiration. And I actually think I was able to communicate that quite well in several different ways. To start with my color scheme, I chose a complementary color palette that also reflects the phases of a sunset. And I think that on its own is actually able to communicate a sense of movement as well through time. The colors of early sunset are set against the background of the piece. This is to communicate a foundational feeling, theoretical feeling of where the energy of the timescape begins. And then the whole piece converges inwards into the central diamond, reflecting the colors of late sundown. The central diamond is the true emphasis of this entire piece and the energetic and visual destination. And if not the philosophical destination of the timescape, it is at least the direction of that destination. You'll notice our leading lines draw the eye from the edges of the piece and allow them to easily collapse into this central emphasis. Um, and the falling triangular figures assist with this emphasis as they point in this central direction as they fall. And even the color itself stands out with emphasis, not only being a vibrant dark blue against the background, but also by showing a subtly higher opacity, communicating the relevance of this figure. You'll notice that with the visual destination being the center, the whole piece was quite easily balanced, with the whole story kind of converging inwards. The top half and the mirrors the bottom half quite naturally. You'll also notice the white sunlight figures at the top and bottom of the piece, which is done to communicate a sense of origin in the timescape. The white radiating lines show an energetic movement, an outward explosion away from those initial sun elements. And we then use concepts of scale to lead you to the contrasting central giant in the background of the center, which is the stagnant destination that these energetic suns eventually become. This is serving to imply the philosophical death of the star, using scale and proportion. I also use rhythm and the falling triangles to communicate the story of the image. The repeating triangle elements moving downward are not only conveying a sense of motion and movement with their journey, but they also point to every single point of time on an imaginary clock. They come together to complete a full revolution and further imply the sense that this image is positioned on a timescape. Lastly, you'll notice that my image uses the color white and limits it to my soft shapes, whereas my black colored shapes, as we move farther inward, are sharper and more piercing. This is done to communicate a collapse into vector darkness with the image as we converge, and also collapse from organic to inorganic. So, yep, that's my piece called The End. I hope I was able to communicate these ideas effectively.